Hey Brixfield, I'm Brooke and I'm back with a new video. As you can see, the city gave me a new chair I got for my birthday from my aunt. Yeah, Aunt's chair is from April, Friday, 26th, 2019. Yay! It is 10 o'clock and we don't school today, so because of spring break. Spring break. This is the shortest spring break, which is just on Easter. And I work later today, so about in 6 hours. So I decided I would make a video since I did make a vlog for my first Shark Meet. But I have to make an outro and then edit it because I have a lot of clips that I have to edit because I actually filmed at school. Finally. So, yeah. I decided to make this video because I've been all on TikTok and all these girls and all my friends, it's like, I have depression and I can't live, and it's like, yeah, I get what you guys are going through. It's like, so much has happened this year, and I've made it through. Like, you can make your life as good as you want. You just have to stop believing that it's bad. Like, last year, 8th grade was horrible. Like, I hated 8th grade. Like, I pretended to be sick because I hated school that much because of how many bullies at school were bullying me. I hated it. It's like worst. No one gets it because they think, oh, yeah, I got bullied too. It's just middle school, right? Yeah. Nobody knows the reason. I never tell anybody because that's why my friends leave. So I never tell anybody. A lot of my friends know because they found out, and I show my friends. I don't know why. I don't know why. But there. So yeah. In 8th grade, I was not a social butterfly. I hated everything. Like 8th grade, I never played sports because everyone hated me on the sports I liked, so I never played. My mom, I cut my hair pretty short, because of things, and, well, if you want to know why I cut my hair, I can make a video about that, but I make YouTube videos for me. Like, my self-confidence has gotten so high. Like, in 8th grade, it was like right here, and my self-confidence is like up here, and I up there, like, a big gap between where it was at the beginning of 8th grade, or the middle of 8th grade, and end of 8th grade. Yeah, and now it's like up here, like farther probably. But I cut my hair, so it was really short, so I was lost my self-confidence. Like, it was right here when I had longer, and it dropped. Like, it was below 0. It was probably below 10. And I was so nervous. I hated it. Like, I loved my hair, but I hated people looking at me. Like, it was crazy. I wore sweatshirts, like 90 degrees weather in the summer. I didn't like going to the beach, and I love going to the beach because everyone looked at me like it was weird. Like, somebody at school asked me if I had cancer, which was probably reasonable because I had long hair one day, and then I came to school the next day. It was short because I left for my cousin's graduation, and my aunt ended up cutting my hair that day at my cousin's graduation. The day before my cousin's graduation, the day before we came home. So it was like super short. Like, you could put your hand on it and it would bounce. Like, you could feel the spikes. That's how short it was. So it's pretty long now. Yeah, but it'd be a month next month. Be a year next month. It'd be a year in. I think in 2 days. But that's not the point. So, something in the 8th grade, at the end, my mom was getting really worried about me because I was locked myself in my room. Like, I did not want to go to school. I wanted to be homeschooled so much. My mom was getting really worried. So we went into my sister's physical. We went into my physical because I needed physical for this year for my sports. So that's what we did, and I ended up having my yearly check, right? So they asked all these questions, and my doctor, I've had him since I was born. He was at when I was born, like when my mom gave birth to me, because he was on vacation at the time. He was also on vacation when my sister and brother were born. So we all had doctors, different doctors that gave birth to us. But he's been our doctor since we got our first shot. And so he learned how to grow up with us, and he knows our family issues and everything. So we thought, oh, that's what her depression is. It's just her family and then her school and everything. So my doctor was getting worried about me. My mom was worried about me. So they sent me up with a therapist at the doctor's office. I was not eating. I starved myself. Literally, I starved myself. I would eat, but I would eat a lot of things. So, over the summer, if my mom didn't make me food, I wouldn't eat. My mom made food and told me to eat, I would eat it. But I would eat all of it. She gave me pulls over there, but she gave me a plate this big, and she filled it with stir fry or something. I would eat half of it because that's how hungry I was. I would eat everything. Because this is how skinny I am. And yeah, I have a high metabolism, so I'm pretty sure I'm not saying that word right, but still. So whenever I eat, it goes away. So, and I'm in track, so it runs off. So my weight is pretty even. It stays about 130 every time I go check. I've lost a couple pounds because of me not eating and then running at the same time. So yeah. So my doctor was getting super worried about me, and I was eating. It was open house. Okay, so I went to the doctor's, and I have a sweatshirt because that's what I wore all the time. So I had my hood on because this is how I wore my hood. I wore my hood. It was easier when I had short hair, but I wore my hood like this. Sometimes I wore my hair like that because it was easier, and my hair was shorter, so it wouldn't look like this. And I hated taking it off because I hated people seeing my hair because my self-confidence was so down, so low. So he sent me with a therapist at that office. So we talked for a little bit, and they set me up with another therapist where I had to go see her every single week. So school started. We had our open house. So before school started, we had our open house. I was so excited to go, and I was so excited. But when we got there, I had a freaking anxiety attack. I don't get panic attacks. I do get panic attacks when my legs start shaking, and people say, "Oh, that's not a panic attack." To me, that's how my body reacts to a panic attack. My leg will start shaking and bouncing up and down. That's when I know I'm having a panic attack, or I'm having an anxiety attack. It's either one of those. I get them a lot, so I just try to calm myself down. There's so many people. I said hi to some of my friends that I talked to, and I was so nervous. I started crying, and my mom said, "Oh, do you want to go talk to some of your teachers?" I said, "No, I want to get out of here." And we hit my sister and brother's open house right after mine. So we got in the car. My mom had an aux cord since we were driving my mom's boyfriend's car. So I plugged my phone into the aux and just played my favorite song, and it calmed me down. Music calms me down. A lot of people say music calms me down. Yeah, it does. It's because your brain is trying to calm itself down with nothing. But that music just calms it down. That's what my brain does. I'm not a scientist, so don't let me on anything I said. But everyone says, "Oh yeah, music calms you down," because it's your favorite song. You listen to it every day. Your brain, that's what your brain's saying. Oh, this is what I'm doing. This is how it's repeating. That's how you calm yourself down. That's maybe not how your best friend calms you down. Maybe your best friend loves to draw, so when they have an anxiety attack, when they start worrying, they'll draw. That's how they calm themselves down. So if they were in my position and they had an anxiety attack, they would draw. Not listen to music, they would draw. Because that's how they calm themselves down. And I was so calm when I went into my sister's. My brothers and sisters in middle school where I just graduated from. So I was calming myself down. I was still having an anxiety attack. I went to talk to my teachers last year. I said hi to them. And yeah, after that, I was fine. Like, didn't want to go to school anymore. I did not want to go. Like, I was super excited, but I didn't want to go. I was like, because all the movies you watch on Netflix or the TV, they make high school seem so scary. Like, for the incoming 8th graders going into high school, it's not that bad. I'm saying it's not that bad. Trust me when I say that, because you were my position 9 months ago, like 8 months ago, and I get, okay, it is a scary thing going into a huge school and everything, and I understand so much. And if you're in my position where you have an anxiety and you have depression, and you might have an eating disorder, or you might have bipolar, you'll get through it. Everyone will get through. You might say, yeah, I won't. I'll just go to school and skip. You don't want to skip high school. You do not. If you want a career in your life and you want to make money, do not skip high school. High school is important. You need to graduate high school because high school is important. Middle school, you're fine. As long as you showed up for tests and MCAs, you're fine. But if you miss an assignment in high school, your grade can go from an A to a C like that. You don't want your grade to drop that low. Because your GPA will get so low, you won't get into a good college. Like, I live in St. Cloud, Minnesota. To get into our St. Cloud State, you need to have a 3.5 GPA and keep it there through college. College is different than high school, so it's harder. Saying that, you will get through it. Like, I got through it. Look at me. Yeah. So, we started high school. I did not like it. One, because our school had a fire like 2 months before school started. So, we were going on AB days. A days, 9th and 10th graders went to school. B days, 11th and 12th graders went to school. We didn't go to school when 11th and 12th graders went, so I went to the library when I didn't have school. So I went to the library to actually do my work, because you had to do work. You had to check in with the school saying that you were here that day. Because if you didn't check into that class, you got a truant. And that's where a lot of kids got in trouble, because they got so many truants. So a couple months later, they said, yay, I think it was November 24th. It was Monday. And it was right before Christmas break. It wasn't like right before Christmas break. It was like a month before Christmas break started. And they said, okay, the school's set, and we still have some classrooms where we can get fixed. So we're going to have all the kids join. I think it was right before Thanksgiving. And I was so nervous. Like, I did not want to go to school that Monday because that's how bad it was. And I was so damn nervous. Like, we have 400 kids in our incoming freshman class. Like, my freshman class. That's like, we're the biggest class out of all 4 grades. So, we had probably 500 kids, maybe 600 kids, just 4th and 9th and 10th graders. Plus 11th and 12th graders. That's like another 200 kids all together. We have like 1,000 kids in our school, I think, now. And that's a lot of kids. Our school is not that big for 1,000 kids. Like, our class size is probably 25 kids. Maybe more. 20 to 25. Sometimes more than that. And that class, it's packed. That school is freaking packed. Like, you cannot get to your class in 5 minutes and go to the bathroom at that same exact time. So I was getting so nervous. Like, I did not want to do it anymore. Like, and I told my therapist this and everything. Like, I was so damn nervous. Like, I hated it. So I wanted to make money, so I applied for a job. I was 14, so I didn't get it at that time. So they said, okay, when you turn 15, we'll give you a call, and if we have an opening, we'll give you a call and you can get the job if you still want it. I said, okay, that's fine. So I was 14 and I could volunteer at the hospital. I said, okay, this should look good on my resume, right? And I need something to do. So that's what I did. I started December 10th, 2018. I started to volunteer at the hospital. The first day, I was freaking nervous. Like, I did not talk. Oh, like, I was so damn nervous. Like, I hated it. And it took me so long. Because I was supposed to start, like, December 3rd. Except my therapist didn't get the note saying I was good to do volunteer at the hospital, because the hospital, they needed assurance that you wouldn't hurt anybody because you were in a hospital with people like you. So my therapist finally got the note, and I started December 10th. It was a Monday. I volunteered Mondays and Fridays. So I was doing fine Mondays and Fridays. Friday comes, and I see that my friend's here. Like, one kid that's in my first hour. My first hour is biomed, which is a college class. It's taught as a college class and graded as a college class. Except I'm a freshman taking it. Half the freshmen that we had dropped out of the class by now. I think he said we have 3 freshmen left, and we started with like a 10. First freshman dropped out 2 weeks into the class because she couldn't see, syringe, because it brought back memories. And I get that, okay? Like, yeah, my face expressions didn't mean anything when I said that. It was just weird, because everyone knows there's a crybaby in our class, our grade. So that was fine, and so I talked to him, and this is where we got, like, super close. Pretty sure his girlfriend got so jealous of me because he was always talking to me during class and then everything. Then we were volunteering things. He said, oh, you should join up at work. I said, yeah, I already got an application and everything. He said, okay, but you should still apply. So you talked about that for months. And this is where I'm starting. Like, I have a lot of friends. I started talking to Riley, who's a 10th grader. Sebastian, who's an 11th grader, Caitlin, who's a 12th grader. So I had a lot of upperclassmen friends, and that's good because you want upperclassmen friends. You want friends your grade, but you want friends upperclassmen, because if you have upperclassmen friends, you'll get more experience with the kids, with school and everything. So I'm a social butterfly now. I'm talking to everybody, mostly everybody. New kids, boys, yeah. Still nervous when I do that. My mom thinks I'm crazy when I say this, but when I talk to a teacher, I cannot look them eye to eye. Like, I would have to, like, look at them, then look away, then look back at them. I cannot look at them for the whole time I'm talking to them, because it's so weird. Like, I could look at eye to eye with my friends, but teachers, yeah, no. I cannot do that. So, yeah. Oh, okay. So, second try Cubs, still doing good. Get A's and B's, 3.4 GPA, awesome. I had a class with my best friend second try. I actually have a class with her first try, but we barely talked because we had math. So, but this time we had gym, so we talked more in that class. And I'm sorry, I'm like super tired. I should probably take a nap before work. So I won't want to. Okay. So second try, started after Christmas break. Oh, let's jump back a couple weeks. So Christmas break, right before Christmas break. If you live in Minnesota, you would know. Carson Cloud, but yeah. We had this huge fight before Christmas break. It was the day before Christmas break. The day before we left for Christmas break. It was like, you couldn't wait till like after Christmas break, or you couldn't do it before Christmas break. It was Christmas break. The day before Christmas break. The day before we left for Christmas break. It was like, you're kidding, right? So, first to third were okay. You didn't expect anything. Nothing was wrong, okay? Fourth hour comes, me and my friend went to lunch. We had a lunch, so we went to lunch. We came back from lunch, our teacher talked. I had to go to the bathroom during work time, so I went to the bathroom. I came back from the bathroom, went to get a drink, and started walking. I hear yelling. This kid runs up to me at the back, and then into like this special ed hallway, and then come back, and then he jumps. He jumped. I said, "Oh, it's nothing bad." And then I just hear cheering and everything. It's like, okay, I'm walking out of here. Like, I walk so fast. I'm so traumatized. Like, I never see this same thing. I don't want to be in a fight. I don't want to be anywhere near it. So I cruise walked to my math class. Like, our bathroom was not that far from math class. So I cruise walked back to the math. I knocked on her door, and she opened it. And I was like, it's just, I don't think I'm that scared. No, there was a fight down the hallway. She goes, oh. I gave her the pass. I went to sit down. And this kid that was sitting next to me, and this comes back where you actually have to do your work in school. This is a 12th grader in a 9th grade math class. Either he didn't have time to do it in the 10th and 11th grade, so he had to make it up in 10th and 12th grade, or he took them all 3 years, just failed each one every time. He barely did work. He barely came to school. Okay, but that was the point. He was asking me about the five. Can you just say, please, I don't want to do anything. So we went to 5th hour. Now, which is right after sea lunch. This is happening right when the bell rings, right during passing time. You're hearing cheering and everybody yelling. Then you hear the principal over the announcement saying, everybody get to your class. We are in a containment. That's where that signal comes. And you're just nervous, and I was like jumping still from what happened in 4th hour. And I was okay, so I went to my 6th hour. Everyone was talking about it. Everyone was still talking about it. It was crazy. I had gym that day, so me and my friend went to gym. And we changed. We went to sit. Our teacher took attendance and then said, we have electives today. Anyone talking about the fight or anything that's happened today will be in trouble. I said, okay. Everyone was talking about it. Not everyone got in trouble because not the teacher heard everybody. I was like, it's not important. So our teacher, our principal, after spring break, I think after Christmas break, we couldn't have passed this during 1st or 4th hour because we were supposed to go before school started and then during lunch. As of right now, you can go during 4th hour unless it's an emergency. You can't go during 4th hour unless it's an emergency. So, yeah, that's fine, right? And, he punished all the good kids because of those 3 bad kids that decided, or there's 2 because one probably didn't have anything to do this. I don't know the whole story. I don't want to know the whole story. So, yeah, the fight was 3 kids, 1 got jumped, he was a 9th grader. Everyone blamed the 9th graders for the fights that we've had. Not everybody had fights, right? So, actually this fight was 2 days before Christmas break. Because I remember that Friday, because this was happened on a Thursday. So this Friday, these 2 girls just had to start a fight, except the teachers broke it up before it got super big. And everyone said, oh, they just wanted the attention the boys got. Yeah, the boys were all over the news, over the covers, and Apollo's reputation went from like right here down. Like no sports can bring it up. Like LeBron went to states for cross country. Yeah, sports cannot bring their reputation back up anymore. Unless we made it to states and actually won again. So, yeah. He punished all the good kids where we can't leave our homeroom class to go visit with our friends or go talk to our teachers without a pass from the teacher beforehand. So if you're stuck with your homework in your advisory and you don't have a pass to go see that teacher, you're screwed. You cannot go see your teacher unless you have that class later in the day. I had advisory 2nd hour, so yeah. 2nd hour, so a couple weeks later after Christmas break, I was going fine. I was talking to my therapist about everything. And I was still volunteering at the time, and everything was going smoothly. Then, second hour, so first hour, we had a lab, and I was working with my friend Riley, who is an idiot, but fine, I worked with him. So, I went to my advisory class because that's my advisory class. I started to do my biomed homework. I got so stressed, and this girl, my friend, Jasmine, sitting next to me, and she sees that I'm stressed, so she asks me, "Do you need help?" I say, "You can't help me, this is bio." She says, "Oh, I know bio, I took it in 7th grade." I say, "Yeah, sure." She tries to help me, and she's told me the answers that I already know. I was like, "Yeah, okay, you can just, but you said you need help." I said, "Yeah, I got it now." I was really so stressed, so I texted my therapist at that school. It says, "I need help, like, I'm having a freaking anxiety attack." When I have an anxiety attacks, my emotions, I cannot control my emotions. So either my anger comes out, or I start crying. So I started crying. I hate crying at school. It's like, when I get stressed, I cry. And so I started crying. And this is right before third hour. So I went to she said, "Yeah, I'm here so you can come." I said, "Okay." After, when that bell rang for the second hour, because I cannot leave during second hour, I zoomed to her office. And she asked, "Okay, what's wrong?" I said, "I'm stressed with my homework and I can't leave class because of what happened." She said, "Okay, do you want me to bring you to his classroom?" I said, "Sure." My teacher first hour ended up not being there. He was in the office. So we went to get checked in to my teacher. Not to my teacher. We went to my teacher for me to get the book we were reading because I needed to get caught up, and I just said, "I'm not going to class today. I'm not going to third hour. I'm just going to stay here with you." She said, "Okay, that's fine." So we went to get checked in that I was actually in class, and my mom wanted to get a call and say I was truant, so that they would mark me present. And so we went back to the third hour, and I waited for the teacher to come. Waited for the teacher to come. And, oh my god, when I'm tired, I cry. I hate that. Oh, okay. So this video is going to be super long, so I'm going to finish this out short. So, I got my homework done and everything by talking to him. Went to lunch. Everything's fine. Gonna try. Amazing. I got my job. I turned 15. So, if you know the app TikTok, I have that on my phone. My phone's charging. So I have TikTok on my phone. Everyone makes fun of me for it, but I don't know. I don't know why, but it keeps my anxiety down and everything. So I'll like just go through it and laugh when I see a nice video, and that's what calms me. Like, I'll be at school and I'll just plug my headphones in and scroll through TikTok under my desk or something that nobody will see. So yeah, that's what happened. So I got my job, and this is where I met my boyfriend. I have a boyfriend, guys. Yeah, so my mom's kind of mad because she doesn't want me to have a boyfriend because she wants me to focus on school, and which is a lot of parents, right? So, yeah. I would see my boyfriend tomorrow. I work with my boyfriend tomorrow, actually. Yay. I'm kind of nervous for that. So, yeah, but that's where my boyfriend was 1 month since we met. It would be 1 month on Tuesday, which was Tuesday, a couple days ago. It was 1 month, and my life's going smoother now. So I got my job, I work with my friends, I work with my boyfriend, I met my boyfriend, and I'm doing track. So we had a track meet on Tuesday. Everything happened on Tuesday. I met 2 new friends. Yeah. I asked him a question because I didn't know what race was on, but I knew what race was on, I guess. So I asked him, this is what you want to say. This guy says, "You've been standing here for half the race and you ask now." I got confused. And that's where the conversation started. And then, so I had to go because I was going to miss my bus. So I started walking, and this kid comes up to me and says, "You seem cool. Can I ask you, can I have your Snapchat?" I was like, "Sure." Like, this has never happened before. Like, no one said, "You seem cool. Can I have your Snapchat?" Like, my boyfriend didn't even ask me for my Snapchat. He asked my friend for my Snapchat, which I don't even think my friend Dylan doesn't even have me on Snapchat. I don't even think he has Snapchat. So I have no idea how he added me. So that's still a mystery. So, so I was talking to the girl too. So I'm guessing he gave her, the girl, my Snapchat. And we've been talking since. Like, she's on the screen. That's second one you can't see. That second one is her name saying I got Snapchat from her. But yeah. And everything's going smooth in LA and I love it. Like, oh my god, I'm a social butterfly now. Okay. Like, I go to work and I talk to freaking strangers every single day. I'm like, does this happen in real life? But the real reason I made this video was not for me to tell my story, okay? It was for me to tell my story that you guys can overcome the obstacles. Even if you don't believe in God. I don't believe in God. Okay, I do, but I don't at the same time. Like, I don't pray, I don't go to church or anything, but I believe in God. I believe God has a reason for all of us. We were put on the earth for a reason. Maybe some of us were put on the reason to save a person by doing heart surgery or brain surgery. And then some people were just made to screw up. Yeah, that's people, okay? Some people were meant to influence us, or they were to influence us to do better. That's what I'm here to do for you guys. You will overcome the obstacles. As a kid, you get small obstacles. They're like hurdles. You overcome. As you overcome, you jump over each hurdle, the hurdle gets bigger. So, like, my next obstacle will probably be super high because I've jumped so many hurdles over the past 15 years. And the point is, you will overcome it. If you keep saying in your brain that I will not overcome this, I cannot do this, I don't want to do this anymore, you will. Your brain will keep saying that, and that's what your brain will think. Your brain will think, yeah, we're not going to do this. We're just going to log out. But if you keep doing that, you won't get anywhere. You have to say, I can do this. We're going to do great. We got this. You will get somewhere in life. You say, I can't. No, don't. You will get nowhere. You might get somewhere. Yeah, you keep growing, but your self-confidence will keep dropping every time you say no. You have to say, yes, we got this. Even if you lose the race, even if you try to jump and you fall backwards, get back up and go get at it. You keep going until that obstacle falls down. Even if you don't jump, it falls down by itself. You did that. You got the obstacle over. Even if you didn't overcome it, you still have the self-confidence to get over it. You might not have completed it. You might not have finished that race, but you finished it in your head. You might not have finished it in real life. You might not have overcome it. You might have just skipped over it. Yeah, everyone does that. I've done that so many times. But your brain said, you got this. We can do this. And you tried. You practiced every single day. You told your head, I got this. We got this. That's what your brain thought. You tried. You went over, but you failed. But you got up and did it over again. You failed again. You went back up and you failed. Yeah, that happens so many times in your life. You don't want to know how many times I've failed, right? Everyone fails. How many times did Albert Einstein fail to make the light bulb? So many times, right? He failed so many times. But we have light now, right? That means he succeeded. We all have a reason to be on the earth. Just make your reason shine. So, that's what I came here to say. You have a reason to be on earth. You might not see it now, you might not see it for a while, but you have a reason. I love you guys. Make sure you guys live life to the fullest because you don't get another one. And that is super true. So if you guys have any questions, just go to my Instagram and DM me, and I will try to get back to as many as you guys as I can, and maybe this video will blow up. So, I love you guys, and make sure you guys check out all my other videos, even if you don't want to, just check them out, because I'm pretty sure you will laugh. It's some of them. I love laughing. I love making you guys laugh, and I only make these videos for myself, but I am trying to make other people happy and show them that they do have a reason. So I love you guys. Make sure you guys live life and be happy all the time, because if you're not happy, what's the point of living? See you guys. See you the next time. Comment down below what you guys want me to do next for my videos, because I'm running out of ideas and my sister and brother don't like filming with me. Maybe I'll do a Richie, like my core exercise with my mom later. So, see you guys. Hope you guys liked the video. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, click that red button, and the bell since you're down there, and then comment down below. Bye, guys.